America is back.
It's been 100 days since Donald Trump's return to the White House, but it sure feels longer.
Donald Trump wants to rename the largest Gulf in the world, from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Trump signed an executive order calling for the U.S. to withdraw from the World Health Organization.
The president declaring a national emergency at the border and saying deportations will begin.
Donald Trump has announced sweeping tariffs on goods imported into the United States.
Cuba hasn't made many headlines because Trump hasn't said a word about the island. But this isn't necessarily a good sign for the Cuban people either in Cuba or in Florida. That's because Trump has essentially delegated Cuba policy to Marco Rubio and his right-hand man, fellow Cuban-American hardliner Mauricio Claver Carol. Under the media radar, they've been ramping up the US government's long-running war on Cuba.
In 2019, the policy was maximum pressure, but we never got to maximum pressure. We didn't even get to like 50% of maximum pressure. There's a whole bunch of stuff to go.
During his first term, Trump imposed maximum pressure sanctions aimed at regime change in Cuba. Just like this time around, Cuba policy back then was run by Rubio and Claver Carol.
La política de Estados Unidos de Trump hacia Cuba, que fue diseñada directamente por yo y que todavía sigue en vigor.
Esto es una política de presión máxima, en el cual tenemos el pie sobre el acelerador. Todas las semanas vamos a estar llevando a cabo nuevas medidas, no van a saber por dónde vienen, no van a saber, siempre va a ser una sorpresa y cuando piensen que tienen un poco de luz al fin del túnel, se les va a acabar esa luz.
Rubio has been accusing Cuba of sponsoring terrorism for years.
There is zero doubt in my mind that they meet all the qualifications for being a state sponsor of terrorism.
Fact check, there's no credible evidence that Cuba sponsors terrorism.
La administración de Donald Trump le puso freno a los envíos de remesas desde Estados Unidos a Cuba.
Western Union says the move is because of a change of policy by the U.S. State Department.
All that was just the first week. Since then, much more has happened.
People in our country illegally can self-deport the easy way, or they can get deported the hard way.
But Trump isn't just targeting undocumented immigrants. He's going after those who entered legally.
Estas personas vinieron con su parol y no vinieron como criminales, sino como personas justas.
Tanta esperanza que uno tenía en traer la hija para acá, para que por lo menos disfrutar aquí lo que disfruta uno. Entonces eso es bien doloroso.
The Trump administration has also gone after Cuba's medical missions. Meanwhile, Rubio's allies in Florida seem to be getting more extreme by the day. The worst could be yet to come. The Cuban-American lobby hijacked Cuba policy 40 years ago. Now, they are directly calling the shots.